Hey guys, it's Scott and
Little man.
here out the No Budget Homestead and everything, and well, we've been tagged by Carl and Dawn's Homestead. So this is our first tag, and so it's going to be real interesting, kind of a neat little thing for us to do. Let me put my water down. Oh, okay. Bunch of ants there. All right, and they kind of gave us 7 questions and everything. Well, we ain't never done this before, so we're gonna go and give it a try. I'm gonna let little man read them. Read me number 1.
We are the things.
No, number 1.
Oh, what are the things you do every day to save money?
So what are the things we do every day to save money? Well, I do all types of things. I try to make our own lunches every day for school and for work, and I try to make all our own dinners and everything. Although tonight we had a little cheat night and went out and had Mexican, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one way we save money. Another way is, let's see here. I put a note on there. Oh yeah, with electricity, I make sure I turn out all the lights. I make sure the AC doesn't stay too cold in the house, so it's not always running, especially in these hot, humid summers. Among other things. So I'll tell you what, let's go on to number 2. Maybe that'll give us some more. Here, what's that say?
What is your best strategy for saving on utilities?
Oh, wow. Saving on utilities. What's our best strategy? Well, like I kind of alluded to before, is our thermostat, when we're at home, like now, I'll turn it on to cool down the house and everything. But during the day, I either leave it up to like into the 80 something, or I'll turn it off. And a lot of people say, well, it's got to work harder and it's going to cost you more. No, I'm sorry. In my experience, especially at the other homestead that we had before here, the house wasn't the most insulated house, and I actually cut about $100-something off of our electric bill. So that's one way. The other way is keep all our lights off as much as possible. And what else? Water. Try not to leave the water running too much, and take shorter showers. Yeah, I notice he's smiling because he doesn't take short showers. So we would save more. So those are kind of the ways that we save money there. We don't have gas, so we just have electricity and water. What's the next one? That's the third one. What's the third one there?
Third one. What is your best tip for saving on food and household products?
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. The best tips for saving on food and household products. Obviously, we got couponing. Okay, we do coupons whenever possible, or I'll research deals to find the best deal, where it is and where we can go. You okay?
Yeah, ant crawling into my shoe.
Okay, he's killing ants there. Also, if we, sometimes stop at fruit and vegetable stands to pick up some food, because you get the fresher food, and either for the same price or a little cheaper, is what I found. I also use a lot of apps, like the Walmart app, Savings Catcher app. That's real good. Ibotta, which is another app that I've been using, which I think I'm going to do a video on soon to tell you guys about it. I use Let Go to sell stuff. So Ibotta app is mostly for going grocery shopping and everything. So it's very neat. Yes?
Some chicken right there.
A red chigger?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to keep away from him. So that's how we save on the food and house. Okay, focus.
Spider webs and everything.
Oh yeah. All right. What's number 4? Number 4.
What is your best tip to save on clothing?
What is our best tip to save on clothing? I got some notes here. Well, we go to yard sales and thrift shops. We have a place called the Dullum House, and we get quite a bit of stuff there. Actually, I got about 4 trash bag fulls of clothes from a friend at church that's donated a lot of the clothes to us from their 2 sons that are older, a little bit older than he is. So that's going to save us a ton of money. One of our neighbors donated some clothes to us that they had and they didn't want to throw away, and they happened to be my size. Yeah. So I got some extra jeans and everything. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty much yard sales and all that stuff, you know. So that's how we save on clothing, or really good sales. So it depends the time of year also. Number 5. What's number 5 say?
What is your best strategy is to stay out of debt and pay down debt?
Okay, best strategy to stay out of debt and pay down debt. Well, the only debt we have is this property. Okay, we've been debt free for several years before we bought this place and everything. One of my best strategies for to stay out of debt and pay debt down, if you guys can, save a little bit of money and take the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University course. That has helped me more than I can explain, so much that I actually lead some of these classes at our church. Okay, Dave really breaks it down on how to do it, how to pay off debt, what deals are good deals and which ones aren't so good, everything from financing a home to insurance to retirement to purchasing vehicles or large purchases, how to do it and how to, really feel the pain when you're paying that money out so you're not apt to overspend. That's the best thing that we've done. And now we pretty much live within our means. If we can't afford to buy it, we don't. Like, this property needs a new heat pump. Yeah, that's going to be almost $5,000. I'm saving the money. I'm working a little extra overtime. I got my taxes, which if I'm fortunate enough, again, this coming tax season, then I'll get a couple grand there. And so I use that money and for the things that we want and everything. Plus I save money here and there is where I can and sell stuff. So I'm not going to finance the heat pump. Just like our water heater when it went out, I did not finance it. I had the money. I have an emergency fund set aside for these type of things. Granted, I ain't got $5,000 in it, but I'm saving the money for it. So yeah, if you also one way to kind of help you stay out of debt is when you see something that you really, really, really want, and you're thinking, well, I think I can work out the money and everything, sleep on it. And that has saved me from making a $700 mistake, because I was looking at a kind of a nice little AR that I wanted to get, and I thought I had the money, but after I slept on it, I woke up and I realized, oh yeah, car insurance is due next month, so I couldn't. Okay, so that'll help save you too. I would have made a very big mistake had I not just stepped aside, because it ain't going nowhere, and if it does go somewhere and you can't get it anymore, you weren't meant to have it. Okay, so alright, number 6.
Please share one thing you do to save money.
One thing I do
that others don't know.
Oh wow, I don't know, I talk a lot on our channel about saving money, don't I? I think. One thing I do, of course, I have a jar where I drop all my change, which is now my penny a day challenge. If you guys haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. I'm more than happy to send you one of the spreadsheets so you guys can join in and do it, but you put a penny the first day, 2 pennies the second day, 3 pennies the third day, and he's freaking out because a little bug is flying. So yeah, that's one way we do it, and other than that, I mean, I just have money coming out of my check so I don't feel it. Okay, he's having a good time. Alright, what's number 7? 7's the last one.
How important is it to save money?
How important is it to save money? Very important. Okay, I can't tell you guys enough that how saving money, I try to have an emergency fund of a minimum of $1,000, but up to 3 to 6 months, and you Dave Ramsey people know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get up to the 6-month mark. It's very important, because if you have an emergency fund, and one time after I got my initial emergency fund of $1,000, the alternator on the Jeep went out. And after looking at it, there was no way I'd be able to repair it because of the way they cram everything in there. I had the money and I didn't stress about it. I wasn't that stressed. So I took it down to a quality mechanic and kind of negotiated a bit and everything, and they did it for like $400, which included the alternator. And it was wonderful. It was done that day and everything was done, and I had the money. I paid cash for it. I didn't have to bust out a credit card for emergencies, because remember, your credit limit's only is the highest that you can use on it. And you know, and a lot of people said, well, what if your transmission goes out on your Jeep? I go, well, I save money and figure another way to get to work. You know, and they said, can't you use your credit card? And I'd be like, no. Oh, here comes a cat over here. Hey, kitty. And so, you know, they said, well, if your transmission goes out, you just use your credit card. I said, well, I ain't got that much limit on my credit card. So, and plus, if I don't have it too much anymore, so, oh well. I just save money and keep my emergency fund there. It relieves a lot of stress and gives you greater peace of mind. Okay, well, that's all we got, guys. Hold on. I need this here. There's no more questions.
I don't want your top 5.
Okay, well, I tell you what. I'll point to them and you read just the name of the channel, okay? Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put a tag out to 5 other channels. What?
Wasp!
A wasp? Where?
Yeah.
I think you're freaking out because this is the time of day that they go night-night.
No, I saw a wasp.
Okay, get out of the camera then. Alright. The first channel I want to kind of tag is...
Escaping the Matrix for Good.
Alright, Gary. This is out to you. This is the 5 questions and everything. And I tell you what, I'll put the questions down in the description below. But Gary, at Escaping the Matrix for Good, I tag you on this. You're the first one on my list. Gary and his family live in the UK. They have, I believe, a 2-acre plot of land out in the countryside in the UK, and he lives very sustainably. He's got a great garden. He's got goats, and he's got ducks, and he's got chickens, and he uses a wood stove. His house is 200 years old. Wow. And he's just a great guy. And he takes his kids along on some of his adventures, and he's not very fond of the government, shall we say. So, Gary, you've been tagged. Okay, the second one.
Home in the Sticks.
Home in the Sticks. Okay, all right, Dan, tag. You've been tagged. Dan has a place, if I'm not mistaken, your Home in the Sticks in Mississippi. And he's actually not too far away from us and everything. And him and I chat, text and everything here and there and everything. He's a great guy, and he puts out some great videos, especially on gardening and everything that I've seen. Wonderful guy, and he gets his family involved too. So, and let's see, the next one.
Jesse James Homestead.
Jesse James Homestead. All right, now these guys are up north, okay? Him and his wife, they have, I believe 5 acres up in Minnesota, and wow, what they do quite a bit. They just recently got goats. They've had chickens, and they garden and everything, and they're always looking for good deals also, and I enjoy watching their videos and seeing a lot of the many things that they do. So we got tagged you guys too. The fourth one,
Wayne's Country Living.
all right, Wayne, you're one of the first guys that I've ever subscribed to on YouTube several years ago. I'm one of your early subscribers, so I'm calling you out to go ahead and so I mean, you've been tagged. Calling you out like, sure, come on, no. But Wayne's a great guy. He's up in Ohio. He does some great fishing videos, and anything you'd ever want to know about propane. Oh, he's great. He's a propane sales guy, so he knows propane inside and out and everything. And he's got a great channel, so make sure you check his out. And then the last one is...
Then the last one.
That is the last one.
Cog. Oh, Cog Hill Farms.
Okay, see, I know what I'll put down here. Cog Hill Farms. Jason out there. He's a fellow Alabamian. He's a little bit southwest of where I'm at and everything, and he puts out some awesome videos also. You also got to check his channel out and say hello to Peaches, because Peaches is his pig. But he's got chickens, and he's done meat chickens and heritage breed hogs, I believe, and I can't remember which ones they were, Jason. I'm sorry about that. But he's a really good guy. His videos are sometimes hilarious and everything, but go ahead and check him out. So go ahead and check out these guys: Escaping the Matrix for Good, Home in the Sticks, Jesse James Homestead, Wayne's Country Living, and Cog Hill Farms. Alright guys, y'all been tagged, and we want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you to Carl and Dawn for tagging us in this video. Sorry it's taken us a while, but between work and little man's school and church and everything else, oh my goodness, life gets in the way. But we thank you, Carl and Dawn, for tagging us and everything. And you guys make sure you go check out their channel, because they got some good videos too. You know, I really like Carl, and I love your hat, buddy. I like your hat. And plus you got a great name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carl. That's right. So, alright guys, anyways, I hope we did okay on this first tag that we've gotten here at the No Budget Homestead. We thank you very much for viewing and subscribing, and I got some other videos in the work and some interesting things coming up regarding the channel also, but we'll get to that in another video. So y'all have a simply unbelievable day. God bless you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, like little man said.
Mosquito.
And he's killing mosquitoes now, so we gotta go before we get ate up. Okay? God bless you guys. We'll see y'all in the next video, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.